big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Minnesota. He'll start this drive firing. Guard in the backfield. It's Davison. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer. Getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And they do a really good job, not as easy as it looks, to get those blocks. He picks up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's 1st down from the 11. Wants to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davison. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Oregon! Fitted in the window for the score.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the...
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Davis. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here comes the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Wells. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
The Ducks will hustle to the line. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He got it! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the air on second and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Wells. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught behind the line. It's Davison. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Going right to work up top. Gets rid of it. It's picked up. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Touchdown! Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Clay.
I like the mix, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's how to catch a big fella.
Got it behind the line. It's Davison. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions. Now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to fire to the left. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They are seizing control and taking. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo here for the offense. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness.
Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Davison. They almost got a first down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be third down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that's what this defense needs.
Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Snowed under by the defense. The Ducks in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Still on his feet at the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Nice move there. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said,
the Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz.
There he goes. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I think that time he was trying.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He throws one to the left. And the timing just a hair off. sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
That's caught. It's Harris. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's the heat. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Ducks racing to the line in a hurry up.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the 1st down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to scramble. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Davison. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Davison. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race the play fake. Now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Davison. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Gonna look downfield again. Safe completion on the screen. Past the 45. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Ducks want to move quickly.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things in the football field.
Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls in.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I've got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Davison. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quick release by the QB. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Oh, they're after him! And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now improvising. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
We know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this early.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
It's a seam wide open. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for
the Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day.
Turning it on! And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success.
The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Flips it out on the screen. Lowers that shoulder delivery. They'll leave it with him. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an N.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is worked. That's good.
And they're going to put another... The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They go to the ground. We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline.
Looking to throw on first down. Over the middle. It's Wells. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? It comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Now rolling to the left. Into the end zone. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he runs it. Touchdown, Ducks! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the big...
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davison. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. They say all games count. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Quickly out from the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks heading quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown. Made the grab and then did the rest himself. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Starts the drive trying to go up top. On the move, he fires. Once the defense is wide open. Breaks into the open. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can
looking downfield on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure to get this up.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
You got to love that on defense.
Quarterback making checks. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
On the third play of the drive, third down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, this offense has come out.
Ducks are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Davison. Spins away from the defense. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Davidson. Stop is made almost immediately, giving one to the 23. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Under fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Meyer. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Defense is...
Let's go. Break. Single. Let's go. The give to the tailback. Finding open areas. It's in the first down, still moving. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And he's on bottom. I mean, now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for...
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they... to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down the third and second down?
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Davison. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. The short hands, it's Wells. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. From the gun, the running back has it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Wells. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Offense changing the play. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments that time.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Really good.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting it.
Back to pass on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, they're going to the running backs and to the tight ends. Those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Grabbed in the middle. It's well. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in the... And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds some fresh air. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Smithers into space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone cut.
Looking downfield on first down. The throw. Working that left side now. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Davis. He's got some space. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand. be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Davison. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Bringing the heat. Buying some time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
On 3rd.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Complete on the shuffle. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this
and Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the right pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10 easy. You know, like just chews up yard. It's just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Riggs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation.
The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Here on 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen.
two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Riggs. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Faces man miss. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line, it's Riggs. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off-play action. Got his man on the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we're seeing one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 8 straight Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On the move now. his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Wants some time, now lets him go. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Offense facing down and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Caught in the backfield. It's Davison. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, he had nobody.
The offense starts with a short field. Looking at a throw in here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Both sides told us they knew this is going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
We talk about a tough matchup for this defense.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And the last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going, or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move, but can't find a receiver. He's brought down.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always...
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 28 of the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
And the pass is incomplete. It's really the route. His passing went out of sync.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quick spin on the run.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Receiver able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision, giving it to the back instead of conserving that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. They bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
The defense will not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Now the handoff. The defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back. We're going to throw for the first down. There's contact in the throw. He's got a man down the middle. And that will pick up the first down. They're spotted at 38.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations.
Is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the front. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it again. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Ducks begin a new series here. First and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. They're trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line.
You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks clear in open space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made in space. Look out. Plenty space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Ducks come up for the line in a hurry-up. First down. We're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's the tight end who makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to
and the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock and cost the offense 5. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. He's swarmed by the defense. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, on your own side.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the sophomore a little bit too much air under that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on his quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Caught behind the line. It's Davison. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind the quarterback making.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has come off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Clay. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Follows the paper. A nice return before fighting for being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Play action here on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. That is bloated up and incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't he make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. It would have been a big play that he could not hold on. Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down.